You need to know about big changes to Australian state and territory level incentives to get home batteries. I'll explain them now. They've happened just in the last few days in mid-2025. Okay, let's go. The first one happened just an hour and a half ago. New South Wales is ending its battery rebate scheme at the end of June 2025. And big news, you cannot stack that scheme if you've already claimed it with the federal scheme that's starting on July 1, cheaper home batteries, federal battery rebate. In Western Australia, there's been almost as big a change. Though a small rebate remains, I'll show you on screen, depending on whether your energy wholesaler is around the Perth area or the rest of Western Australia. Anyway, basically the WA battery rebate, which was promised at their state election, is actually going to be a lot smaller than it was promised to be. And now it requires a VPP. If you don't participate in a virtual power plant, then you don't get any WA battery rebate at all. And as I mentioned, the New South Wales changes just now, their battery rebate scheme is ending at the end of June 2025. And what's happening instead is if you want to get any incentive from the New South Wales government to get a battery, then the only one available will be the VPP incentive, which will double to about $1,500 pro rata for a 27 kilowatt hour battery. So it'll be a lot less if you got a small battery, maybe $500 for a 10 kilowatt hour battery. You have to decide whether giving up control over your battery to an energy provider is worth it for that much money. Please contribute. It really helps my independent, honest journalism. If you're living in Victoria, they used to have a solar battery rebate quite a few years ago. That got reduced and then it was changed to an interest-free loan. That got cancelled altogether because the state government said that the Solar Victoria battery rebate hit its total budget amount in late May 2025. So there's no state-based incentive in Victoria to get a battery anymore. In the Australian Capital Territory and Tasmania, they don't have any state or territory-based battery incentive rebates, but they do have a lot of interest-free loans for sustainable home tech like home batteries and solar. So that's really good. Check those out. I forgot to mention that Victoria also has a lot of incentives from the government discounting sustainable home tech like solar panels, heat pump hot water systems, and reverse cycle air conditioners. So those are well worth pursuing if you live in Victoria and don't have one of those already. Northern Territory did have a home and business battery incentive scheme, but that ended in early June 2025. So sorry about that. You'll just have to plan ahead and budget with the federal scheme by itself. South Australia doesn't have any state-based incentive to install a home battery. However, there is a virtual power plant incentive payment from the state government. Check it out. My friend Stan on Kangaroo Island recently got it to add a VPP to his existing Powerwall battery. If you live in the city of Adelaide, there is a city-based battery rebate. Check that out. It is very generous. What about Queensland, you say? Well, the previous state government was in favour of renewables and had generous subsidies for electric cars and other kinds of sustainable technology. But the new state government in Queensland, Liberal National Party, they really, really hate renewables. So don't expect any battery rebates or any schemes to promote renewable technology in Queensland until after your next election, if the government changes there. Overall, I think the federal government cheaper home batteries incentive scheme is still really awesome and will mean that a lot of people, including me soon, will get a home battery. But I wish that the state and federal governments had coordinated better, because it's really not fair to households to spoil their budgets by not coordinating the different schemes and whether they can stack together well, and suddenly announcing end dates without a pre-warning. Also, it's not really fair at all to the solar installers, because they were you're busy installing batteries already or before the federal and state scheme started. Then they had a pause while people tried to figure out what the new rules were. Then they had massive interest, probably more than they could actually handle and install batteries for. And then now there's going to be people cancelling because they can't afford to install anymore. So what's the overall message? Well, look, it's not surprising in any way that state and territory governments have realised that the federal battery cheaper home batteries incentive scheme is really generous, and 30% is a pretty big discount. So a lot of people will get a home battery based on that alone. And I can understand why the state and territory governments are trying to save money from their own budgets to not have as many incentives for home batteries themselves. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. It really helps me make more videos like this for you. And have a look at the suggested videos up above. I'm pretty sure you'll like those as well. Thanks, and see you later.